Hello, this will be the final video on section 1.7, and this is just going through an example of a word problem so that we understand where inequalities can pop up. In this example, a car can be rented for $260 a week with no extra charge for mileage, but another car can be rented for $80 per week plus 25 cents per mile driven. So the question is, well, how many miles do you have to drive to make the first car a better deal than the second? So the first thing I'll write down is the first car can be rented for $260 per week. So it might be tempting to write down 260 times how many weeks you're driving, but we're going to notice how many miles must a car be driven in a week. So throughout all of this, we're just going to be driving a car for a week, and we want to know which one is going to be a better deal based on how many miles we drive. So $260 per week with no extra charge for mileage. So the first car is going to cost $260. And that's it. So for that week, the first car will only cost $260. The second car will be $80 plus 25 cents per mile driven. So in this case, the second car is going to cost $80 plus 25 cents, which is going to be $0.25 times the miles written. So maybe I'll write this as M. So I want the first car to be a better deal than the second car. And when is something a better deal? When it costs less. So what I want to solve is 260. I want that to be less than the cost of the second car. And that's it. So here I have my my inequality. I can subtract 80 from both sides. 260 divided by 80, this will be 180. Is going to be less than 0.25, and I tend to prefer fractions to decimals, and 0.25 is the same thing as 1/4. So I'm just going to replace that, 1/4. And here, to cancel out the 1/4, I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. And after I do that, the 1/4 and the 4 will cancel out on this side. 180 times 4 is 180 times 2 times 2, so it'll be 360, 720. So here's my answer. And we should put this in words. So the question is, how many miles must be driven in a week to make the first car a better deal? So we must drive more than 720 miles. And that's it. So again, a lot of this comes down to just recognizing what is the question asking, how many miles must the car be driven in a week, so we're only worried about 1 week, but we don't know how many miles we're going to be driving. 1 week for the first car is 280, 1 week for the second car first car is 260, second car is going to be 80 plus 25 cents per mile. We do the arithmetic, and we have our solution.